Hello horror fans, and welcome back to Dredge. In the last episode we completed most of the stuff here in the volcanic region of the Devil's Spine, but I'm going to continue here a little bit more because I did figure out what to do with the lighthouse. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to sell this to her. I don't need it in my storage, and really I'm not planning on using it. So, got that taken care of. We've got a couple of explosives on us, which we are going to need. So first things first, we're going to head over in this direction. And this is going to be about precision driving in this area and such. Because we are going to have to find... Oh, that's not great. That's what I'm looking for. But I need to get rid of them first. And my banish is on cooldown. Alright, so let's go over here. You guys can buzz off. I'm wanting to get into this area. So we'll use an explosive. Get in there. And we're going after this. So what I found is that the tablet in question was these little pieces that I had been fishing up. So we got that piece. Now we need to head on over to this area. And get another tablet piece. Yeah. So I wasn't able to see this in the dark last night there at this location. But there is a pile of debris. I can use explosives on here. Doing my best to be very careful to get through there. And there we go. We have the 3 tablet pieces. Now what I want to do is get out of this area without hitting anything. Don't care about any treasure or anything. I just want out. There's that mother fish. Take a picture with her. Let's get her babies here to come after us. So she does a little bit. She is a gruesome one. Alright. So we're going to head over here real fast. Gonna dock up here. Sell what I've caught in my net. Go to my storage. That was not my storage. There we go. Put these in there so I don't accidentally lose them somewhere. Let's go ahead and repair this before we take it off. Didn't install that. Alright, let's go back with that again. Let's install it. Perfect. And let's also go ahead and sell her all these baits, because I don't think I need them. That was an easy way of making some money, though. So, cleaned up a little bit of room in our area, which is perfect. Put down our trawl net and head over to the lighthouse. We'll get our banish ability ready here, just in case we encounter something that causes us some kind of an issue. I'm thinking that this episode might be the last of the main story episodes. That does not mean it will be the last episode, though, because there are other things for us to achieve. And as I said, I do want to do all the achievements in this game. Having a lot of fun with it, really have loved it. It's been hours of fun, and I highly recommend the game to people to try themselves. Alright, first things first, let's take all the stuff that we want to sell in. And we'll take those two. Alright. Hello. What can I do for you? Show him the stone tablet. Stone tablet removed from inventory. Trader takes the stone tablet from you and inspects it closely, turning it over in his hands. Remarkable. Yes, I do believe this is a fragment of a larger arrangement. He reaches up to a high shelf and brings down a similar looking stone, albeit one covered in much more dust. Some years ago, I acquired this other piece. You found this one near ruins in Devil's Spine, didn't you? Yes. Ah, well, I suspect there will be more out there. I'll hold on to this for now and study it further while you search for the other fragments. Oh, you've got another. Wonderful. Please, let me see. The trader takes the stone tablet from you and lays it on the table next to the others. Judging by the age of the stone and the shape of the glyph, these are part of the same set. I'll keep this for now until you come across any others. Looks like they joined together to form a square, so hopefully there's just one more to find. Oh, you've got another? Wonderful. Please, let me see. The trader takes the stone tablet from you and places it alongside the others. He turns them over and arranges them together into a square. On the underside of the tablets, new glyphs begin to form, casting an eerie light on the low ceiling. Yes, go on. He begins transcribing the glyphs onto an old scrap of parchment. Each stroke appears to demand excruciating concentration. After a few minutes, he puts down his pen and reads aloud. When the sky mistakes the stars, and the air grows thick with night, the deep will open its scars. Protect us, O guiding light. I only know of one guiding light, but these tablets predate the lighthouse on Greater Marrow by centuries. The fragments are fused together now. Why don't you take this back? In theory, they should open a lock somewhere. But where? Alright, so we'll go ahead and put that into storage. An intriguing mystery. Do let me know if you make any progress. In the meantime, do you have any trinkets for me to appraise? Oh yeah. We'll go ahead and sell all of that to you. So, pursuits-wise, we have to find the door for the stone tablets. Well, I've already found the door. So, for now, I'm going to head across here. You know what? Let's go ahead and get some more fish. That way I have more to sell. There we are. Sickly stench rises from your cargo hold. Yeah, because I got that infected fish. Fisherman, what is it? You look a touch troubled. Is the fog starting to get to you? Completely normal around here, and nothing to worry about. With a good night's rest, you'll be right as rain by morning. Yeah, I know. Alright, so let's go ahead and sell. It does look like the infection can spread, because I think only one fish was infected before. Let's go ahead and rest here, so that way we're not tripping. There we go. Now we'll head back, put our tablet in place. I don't have something to dredge those right now, but I actually want to use the atrophy on them anyways, so that way I can hopefully get the aberration of those. For now though, let's head over here. So I believe there are two different endings to the game. Oh, there's Moby Dick again. He is a white whale after all. I also did look, and the pirate ship that we had seen in the other episode evidently is supposed to be a ghost ship. It doesn't do anything else, but it is the Flying Dutchman, or a reference to the Flying Dutchman. At least that's what I was able to read. Alright, so let's go ahead and sell those. Let's go into my storage, get the tablet out. Take that over here. Then we're going to go ahead and use haste to get around this island. Where I need to be? No, it is not. Instead, I've got an annoying little guy on me. Alright. Let's just outdistance him pretty easily. Wish I could catch him. That'd be sort of funny. Alright, that's where I'm needing. Right there. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and make sure he goes away first. He did. So let's head in here. The ancient lighthouse. You climb the many steps leading to the ancient lighthouse. At its base is a solid stone door. You can't see a handle, but there's a large socket carved into the face of the door. Pursuit resolved. The fused tablet clicks into place and the door rumbles before sliding aside. Step inside. You step through the doorway of the ancient lighthouse. The stairway to the top has collapsed. This is as far as you're going to get. Well, that's sort of sad. Around you, a number of dusty objects, some of them looking valuable. Alright. Flame of the Sky. 82 feet in range, 3,500 lumens. That actually beats mine right now. Not as far as range, but definitely in lumens. Take everything from the room. Alright then. Let's go ahead and head around here. Back to the trader. Because I think we're going to change up our light pattern. Fish market, bunch of fish, sell those, go to my storage, put that into storage, let's go to shipyard, can Can I just sell this here? Yeah, I can. Alright. It's a lot more lumens than we have theirs, the whole thing. Alright, so first thing I want to do is go to my storage and install this bad boy. You know what? I'm going to put it like this. And we'll go to the shipyard. And we'll buy 2 of these. I mean, it's more high-powered light. But you know what? Looking at it, I'd rather have this open space here. So let's sell her that. Sell that, sell that. Then go over here, just put our nice bar light on. Install it right there. Perfect. And she's got all this stuff that we've had, but that's fine. So we completed that challenge. We've got one more that goes right here. Sort of curious as to what that could be. I don't think I've been to one of the docks, which is also sort of interesting. Yeah, if you want a bad time, you're about to have it. Goodbye. Tusked grouper. Sure, we'll take that. Stones just popping up all over the place. Yeah, something slithered in my cargo hold. Didn't really need something else to slither in there. BS. Face swims before your eyes. His words blur with the waves crashing around you. Are okay if see fog, shapes, rest, careful, nightmares. Then we'll pass them into town. Yep, sort of knew that one. Alright, so we got those fish. Let's go ahead and sell them. Let's take a little bit of a rest here. Sort of wanting to figure out which dock I haven't been to. But I've been to those 3 docks. Been to those 2 docks. Been to those 3 docks. Been to those 3 docks. Huh. Well, I might just have to wait on that one until the next episode. We'll see though. Get all this stuff put over here. explained to the trader that you found use for the fuse tablet in the ancient lighthouse in Devil's Spine. It opened a door that in that ruined lighthouse? Yes, that makes sense. Well, I hope you found some interesting items for me to take a look at. Sure did. There you go. Alright, so that's taken care of. I want to say that there was a dock somewhere out here. Wasn't there? On one of these islands? Not want to drift into an island. Nothing on that one. Something here. Curious looking chest is half submerged into sand. Look inside. Small scrap of paper. Oh, so that's something new. So it's a pirate map. There's a fire over here. This might be the one I was thinking of. Undocked next to an old rowboat. Somebody is here. He's hunched over the campfire, muttering to himself. You cautiously approach. Did you throw it back? What? The book. I think you've mistaken me from someone else. I'm not seeing things. It's really you, isn't it? Are you okay? He turns away, wringing his hands. He speaks to the fire. It was him and his damned wife. They dredged up that old book, but something cloaked in fog followed it out. Right through the boat. Boom. The man makes crude explosion noises and motions wide with his hands, still talking to the fire as though pantomiming a story to a child. It spoke. It said it was coming for our breath, that we wouldn't be needing it soon. And then darkness crashed down. An age later, some of us washed up on the shore, and him, still clutching that book. Throw it back, we cried, as the fog rolled ashore. We thought, surely it can still be undone. What book? Silver and Crimson, the book covered in her blood. You're not making any sense. Throw it back. The man closes his eyes tight as he holds back tears. His voice falls to a whisper. Please, the lighthouse keeper. She saw, she knows where it came from, where it needs to go. Tell me more about this book. Silver and Crimson, Silver and Crimson. He rocks back and forth, staring through the flames. What do you know about the fog? It cloaks the calamitous thing. It's evil. Haven't you felt it? What does the lighthouse keeper have to do with this? She saw it all, that ruinous day. Ask her, beg her, tell her I... He trails off, his face collapsing in sorrow. Alright, so we're gonna go talk to the lighthouse keeper, I think. And I think that I will also save while I am over here, because I do know there are two endings to the game, and we are pretty much at that point. So in this episode, we're going to do the two endings, then we'll go through and look for the other things that we haven't achieved yet. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that into storage, because that looks like a treasure map. Let's sell him these fish. let's go to the shipwright and repair our stuff. Oh, didn't want to undock. I want to talk to the lighthouse keeper. What is it? What do you know about a silver and crimson book? She shudders at the very mention of the book. You're really asking me, after all this time, you know it must be returned. She looked at you with deep pity. You have to move on, for her sake as well as yours. Take control. Be rid of that thing once and for all. So basically, I am the guy in the messages, evidently. Still missing one mission there, but we'll look for that as well here when we get to. For now, let's go over here. Let's do this. Sell him that doubloon. And then let's go talk to the collector. Really, it's not about trawling at this point. So here's the two endings available. First one is going to be sort of the evil ending. You climb the broken steps to the mansion, the waves swelling and crashing against the basalt columns that surround you. You pause before crossing the threshold. Deliver the relic. He approached, drawing closer with an incessant ticking. You have the pocket watch. You take out the watch. Its once frozen hands are now inexplicably twitching in a rhythmic struggle, trying but failing to move forwards. You place it in front of the collector. Though it has been some decades since I last laid eyes upon this, the sound of its mechanism has grown no less unpleasant. And with that, our collection is complete. I did not think you had the determination for such a job. Now, with these 5 relics in our possession, only one thing remains. I suspect you know by now. I know. You must make one final voyage. This time I'll be with you. I'm ready. Warning, you are entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will not be safe from this point onwards. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Warning one more time. Your progress will not be safe from this point onwards. Are you sure you wish to continue? The relics are coming with us. We should wait for the fog to thicken. With luck, the seas will remain unaware of our intentions. Waiting for the right time. Now, our destination is an open expanse to the west of Greater Marrow. It's marked on the map. We must not tarry on open waters. Not with such significant cargo. Make haste. Collector is aboard your vessel. Alright, so we need to go to that point. Almost hit something already. I have a feeling that that red is where we're going. This is the place. This is where she was taken from us, and where we can at last bring her back. Yeah, we're the guy in the story. The messages in the bottle. It was our fiance, and evidently when we got the book, the ship was destroyed, and she was lost at sea. Only here, and only because of what we've achieved. He opens the book and begins to read aloud. To release a lost one, frozen in time, he throws the pocket watch overboard. And tethered by chains in the deep, he throws the necklace overboard. Bind them to this world once more, he throws the ring overboard. Open the door to the starry heavens. He slots the key into the lock of the music box. And lay the weary world to rest. He throws the music box overboard, its key left unturned. So here is our fiancée, risen from the depths. But the thing is, in order to get her, there's a significant price, which is why it's the bad ending. Because with what we've done, we've raised Cthulhu. And so you see Greater Marrow destroyed. And basically the evil is loose in the world to destroy everything. Really, it is a phenomenal game that they've made. I am so glad to have played it. Now let's go ahead and skip forward and let's get to the second ending. Actually, you know what? I'll play through the credits here. These people deserve a lot of thanks and a lot of credit for this wonderful game they made. So let's just let it run here, then we'll get to that second ending. Alright, so it didn't have to save, it just returns us right back to this place. So let's go ahead and put this into our cargo. Climb the broken steps of the old mansion, the waves swelling, crashing against the basalt columns that surround you. You pause before crossing the threshold. Conceal the relic. What is it? Tell me more about that book of yours. Which book? This one here? With a wry grin, he pulls a dusty tome from the nearest shelf and glances at the cover. There's really not much to be said of histories of the Grey Isles. It's quite a chore. Don't play dumb. You know which book I mean. Play dumb. Your hypocrisy is wearing. I suppose we must go through this rigmarole yet again. The Book of the Deep appears in his hands, sheathed in its dirty crimson jacket. Go ahead, ask us. Where did you get it? Sparkling dust motes hang in the air between you. Don't you remember? You were there. The air around the book begins to pulse rhythmically like a quickening heartbeat. So was she. Who? You wanted to forget. Begged me. The room bristles. This is what you asked for. Give me the book. Your words hang in the space between. You won't change a thing. This book is ours. Step closer. You take a step closer through the crackling room. The collector lurches forward in response. What can you possibly hope to achieve? Take the book. You strike out with your right fist, punching hard into the jaw of the collector. His face shatters and falls to the floor. You're pathetic. So, we always were the collector. We are the fiancé to the woman who was lost at sea. We've been trying to get her back this whole time, and had lost our memory about it. The Book of the Deep is in your hands. Understand this, plainly, before you sink us into despair. I know how to bring her back. It's all right there in the pages. And you've seen its power firsthand. We wield the power to release her from her slumber. Find her last relic, and we can undo everything. Undo what you did. Alright, so we have the book. Evidently, that is not a book that we read, though. So let's go over here. Whoop. Too far. Let's talk to the lighthouse keeper. What is it? I have the book. You've had it this whole time, have you not? It doesn't matter. Make the most of this window of lucidity. Now is the time to act. You still remember where it happened, in that gloomy darkness behind the bay. When you are ready, I'll point the way. I'm ready. Warning, you're entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will not be safe from this point onwards. Do you wish to continue? One more time. Your progress will not be safe from this point onwards. Are you sure you wish to continue? Yes. Wait until night is thickest, until the ocean is as it was all those years ago. It's time. I'll point the way. Follow my light. Go ahead and do what's right. For her. Throw it back. Basically, the message is, we can't truly get her back. She's gone. And all we can do is do the right thing for the people that have been trapped here and such because of what we did. Notice how time stands still here. Even though I'm moving, the time isn't changing. This is the place. Throw it back. The book struggles in your grasp, its weight somehow shifting from side to side. Silver ribbons flay pathetically against your fingers. Throw it back. You hold it high above your head. A low groan rumbles from the book, echoed by another from the depths. Throw it back. You throw it into the foaming water. So we've saved the people. The reality is we really couldn't save her or ourselves. With that, the fog lifts, and the people of the area are saved. As I said, I really have loved this game. It's been an enormous amount of fun. I do plan on doing the rest of the achievements in the game, and I'll probably make some videos covering that. What I very well might do is like the hooded figure one, I might just go ahead and compile the video footage and then narrate what I've done afterwards. But I do hope you've enjoyed this game along with me, because it is an incredible game. I highly recommend it to people. I do apologize for the spoiling of the ending there if you didn't know it already, but I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, and turn on the notifications so that way you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all again for more games such as Dredge.